What's going on, Sagittarius? How are you doing? Hope we're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be your reading for the month of September 2023. So in this reading, Sagittarius, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides for you regarding the month of September 2023. But before we begin this reading, as always, I do want to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me, Sagittarius, as we go through this reading. And I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. I would also really appreciate that over here, Sagittarius. So without further ado, I'm now going to pull the energy. Okay. I feel like that's meant to come out. Yeah, that was definitely meant to come out. Oh, yes. Okay, hold on. I'm going to pull the energy and we'll see what's coming through for the rest of September. Okay. Hold on. Thank you. Okay. All right. Very interesting here, Sagittarius. Very interesting. So, before we get into the tarot, let's go ahead and start this reading off with some pre-shuffled oracle cards from the universe for you. And this is going to be the energy that you need more of, the energy that you need to embody for your own highest good for September 2023. And the first one that you need is the Thunderbolt card. And this is very similar to the Tower. Interestingly enough, in your overall general energy, you have the Tower. So you need more of the Tower, and you're going to get more of the Tower as the energy reads right now. And this is a cause for celebration because it really just means that something that is not making you happy, that has overextended its stay, is now coming to an end, and it may be shocking. So the universe is pushing you towards shocking yourself with a realization. There very much so is the idea of utilizing your mind to think deeply about your life and how you have ended up exactly where you are right now. So don't be afraid of actually overthinking to a certain degree. There is something coming through from Spirit about, yes, think about how bad your circumstance is, whatever bad means to you, because even on your worst day, you still live like someone on their greatest, but it's all relative. So there is something here about really dwelling on, yeah, this is crappy. I don't like this. I need to change this because, depression or pain or shock is meant to drive you into action, not meant to drive you into a depression. So just be aware of that. Now, there is something about joint finances here as well. If you're a successful business owner, or even if you're just getting started on this simulation video game journey of life and don't really have much, there's something here about really financial independence is very crucial to you. I get the feeling that you're sick of relying on anyone with your finances. So once again, if you're already very successful, you have employees, you have assistants, whatever, it's like you still are being bothered with how your money is like tied with them, and you have to, there may be just like stress about joint finances here, whether even as you work somewhere and you're getting a paycheck, you want to change it. There's something here the universe is telling me to tell you about your life would, and especially your love life. Your love life would expand, Sagittarius, if you can find a way to not necessarily involve other people with your money. If you can find a way to make money on your own, and it's just your money and no one even knows how much you make and no one knows about it, or people know about it, but it's just your money. Because there's something about money is blocking love. And it may be the way that you approach, there is something here about and this could be what the Tower is about. There's something about love relationships and always money getting in the way of it. This could be friendships, this could be love. There's something about if you can find a way to become financially independent, it will really help your relationships get to the next level rather than having, because I do sense, and I'm saying this with utter like literally compassion, because I don't give tacit approval. If I feel something, I'm going to say it. There is an energy of a parasitic financial situation. For some of you, it's not what you think. It's not that you're feeding off someone. For a lot of you, it's people are feeding off of you, and that's the whole thing about the joint finances. So there's something about that needs to come to an end. But in order for that to come to an end, I just get your reputation. You may have to take a step back that you're not wanting to take. But once again, one step back, two step forward. So take it or leave it. This is what I got. Interestingly enough, your opportunity is the Six of Wands in reverse, and what you need more of is the Six of Wands, and you have the Tower twice, you have the Six of Wands twice. So there really is something about redefining what success means to you, okay? Maybe doing something in a very stand-up way is what I get here, a very healing experience, Sagittarius, because there's something... we're going to really have to make sense of this, like what this means for you. But why would the Tower come out twice and then the Six of Wands would come out twice? However this manifests for you, it's something about public recognition, the attention that you receive, and maybe some sort of Tower when it comes to that. Because I do feel like there's some sort of, for some of you it will be more severe, less severe for others, an adjustment, an emotional adjustment that you need to make that will somehow influence the attention that you get in the public or your reputation. And this could have to do with people that you're already tied to. So like maybe if you are an employer, the people that work for you, or your boss is going to view you as negative, or that your partner is going to view you as negative. So I don't know what that's about. Use your intuition, something about that. And then you also have mind. So what frequency do you need more of? What frequency do you need to embody? The mind. So whatever shocking truth is revealed to you about your current life, about what needs to change, about what foundation is coming to an end, I just get it's to do with love and money. Let it penetrate you. Don't be afraid to overthink this one here, really. Obviously, everything in measure, but there is something here about you're really meant to sit with a deep problem and work through it, because it's not easy to do that, right? Much easier to numb yourself out, much easier to just kind of go with the flow, choose the path of least resistance. But I really feel like if you're choosing your highest timeline, deep changes are occurring. Now, to get into the tarot, your opportunity is the Six of Wands in reverse. And because this is your opportunity here, Sagittarius, there may be a temporary hit to your reputation as a result of a Tower. This could be you, there is something about travel and what you don't see coming. So this could be you leaving one city, getting a job at a different city, taking a lower position. It doesn't make you happy, but it's your opportunity because there's a reset here, right? Whenever the Tower comes out twice, it's a major reset in your life, okay? It's like back to zero, like going bankrupt. I'm not saying any of you are going bankrupt, but there's just a frequency of hitting that reset button. And so don't be afraid of, I always say obscurity precedes notoriety. Now your opportunity as well, Sagittarius, for some of you here, there is an opportunity for you to not care about getting attention in the external world as much as you did. There is something here about going potentially off grid. And I do feel that it's just for this month. So whether you're already killing it, you're getting all the everything that you want, whatever success means to you, there is something about taking a back seat, reassessing, is this really making me happy? Because even if you're already very successful, you're in a sticky situation when it comes to joint finances, money, almost to like maintain some sort of reputation thing. And it's the same thing, even if you're not already killing it, even if you're not already where you want to be, and you're just kind of starting to build yourself up in this world, it's still the same thing. So there is something about retreating, go away, go out into nature, plot deeply, there's many times, and everything is its own meaning. The beauty, the gift that the universe has given to us, Sagittarius, is that reality has no built-in meaning. That means if you go out into a dark room, you say, I don't care about my reputation, screw it. Let's just plot my highest reality. If you give that the meaning that that's going to be a life-changing, pivotal moment in your life, it will be. If you give it a meaning that you're just depressed sitting in a room, it will be. So you can really choose the definitions that you want from a higher level in this reality. So be careful of your definitions. I just think the mind here as well. Like, work with the law of attraction from the highest level. There's something about people who believe, the law of attraction isn't real. Mind doesn't create reality. Okay, like does not attract like. They're using the law of attraction still to confirm that reality. So if they believe that the law of attraction is not real, then they'll attract evidence that the law of attraction is not real. And in some sort of way that's happening to you. Like what is your core definitions about the very fabric of reality itself? Get in touch with that. Do you have beliefs that it has to be hard? Some of you, I get that. Do you have a belief that getting to where you want to be is very hard? Because if you have that belief, then you'll attract circumstances that confirm that belief for you. If you believe it's easy, you'll also shift into a parallel reality where that happens, where it's easier. So work with your definitions as a result, because it seems like you're going to be having time. I do get a slowdown with your work. I don't know, I just get some of you are not working necessarily, but you're doing the deep work. So no matter what's happening for you, I feel like you're going to be feeling like I'm not making the progress I want. But it's because there's a reset. So your opportunity is the Six of Wands in reverse. Your challenge is the Empress in reverse. And the Empress in reverse, lack of abundance, or reassessing your abundance, or what does it mean to be abundant? Because I do get, like, some of you are just abundant to rhyme. You're starting to feel like reality is redundant. Like, there's something here about, like, you really questioning what's going to make you happy in general. The reason I say that is this. So there could be a temporary financial situation where, I'm not saying, some of you are just readjusting your money. Others of you here are really needing to change that situation because it's influencing your love life and other things. Overall general energy, Sagittarius, is the Tower, the Seven of Cups, and also the Hermit. So there's a lot of deep foundations being blown up, potentially in a shocking way. This leaves you with some sort of choice. It could be a very scary choice that you have to make. And the Hermit is really about going within and receiving downloads from spirit that only you can receive through your own synchronicity. I can't do it for you. Joe Rogan can't do it for you. No one can do it for you but you. And so there really is something about taking your time as well. Really, because there's something you're going to want to rush something here because of the Tower, and you may be forced to rush something, but take your time if you can. And then you have and then what you don't see coming, you have the Knight of Wands, you have the Temperance card, and you also have the Ten of Swords. So once again, it talks about a major ending here, but it leads to a sense of adventure here for you, for sure. There could be some sort of unexpected travel that you're going on here. Some of you could be dealing with a fellow Sagittarius. I don't know why I get that. The Temperance card is about balance in your life, and I feel like for a temporary period of time, balance is not going to be what you're having. This does seem to be a very extreme month for you. Okay, so I don't really... And if you are on a lifeline where you're kind of just like kicking it with your feet out, and you're just not doing much, and you're just having a good old time, I really think that you are missing something. You're missing something very important. But because most of you, you're not going to be able to relax. And so, crazy energy. And then when it comes to your advice from Spirit, you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you have the Four of Swords, and you have the Four of Wands in reverse here. There's something about healing your financial situation. Empress is your challenge. There's something about healing your financial situation and not being dependent on anyone financially. It's the first message that came through. So maybe this looks like you start like an Amazon drop shipping company where no one even knows you're doing it. You just make money. You don't have to deal with any BS, because there's something here about your money or your own belief in abundance is severely blocking your love situation, but also creating some sort of parasitic relationship. And you're not getting out of this one. I don't care if you're Jeff Bezos and you're a billionaire. There's a parasitic relationship with money and you and other people, and especially in your love life. And for a lot of you, it's you are the one that's relying on someone else for money. And there's no judgment here. We live in a world where you need money. You got to do... Had to do what I had to do, get where I'm at, Spirits. No, I ain't lying. Spirits, no, I've done some, you need to do what you got to do in this reality, but at the same time, I'm just telling you that something needs to change with your money because it's blocking your love. And it's going to be a very deep healing experience. A lot of you, I feel like the old paradigm of lack is leaving the cells of your body. And once again, I don't care if you're already killing it. A lot of you are listening to this and you're like, no, I'm done with it because it's not me. I'm telling you, it's you. There's something here, Sagittarius. So with that being said, let's I'm doing my best here, right? So, let's clarify why the Tower is here in your overall general energy. some of you, this could be with love as well. This could be someone abusing their power in love with you. I just don't know why I get that. Yeah. Well, some of you, wow. The Tower in your overall general energy, Sagittarius, is clarified by the 5 of Swords in reverse, the 7 of Swords in reverse, and also the Ace of Wands upright. This is a very nasty frequency. There's something being revealed to you that I guarantee you will not make you feel good, but I guarantee you it will give you inspiration. It will give you that, your back's against the wall, now it's time to change something. For a lot of you here, if this has to do with love here, I get something very, very nasty potentially being brought to light that at least now you know. You're like, at least I know. At least the truth is out now. The truth comes, you're opening up some sort of can of worms in love that maybe you have been denying here. And for a lot of you, it's really to look at your own self as well. A lot of you here with this Tower, make sure that you're not the one putting out this energy. And if you are, it needs to come to an end. The Ace of Wands is here, a brilliant idea. There's a new beginning. You do not have to exist in this reality. There's infinite abundance, right? There's infinite abundance in this reality. So something pretty nasty comes to light here, but at least you're free. At least there's no, I don't know what that is. Use your intuition, right? I always say, let the cards speak to you, right? So let's see why the 6 of Wands is here in reverse in your opportunity. So yeah, you may be spending quite some time alone. And that's the advice, definitely, to be alone. Because it's going to be very easy for you to surround yourself with people that you get emotions from these people, you get money from these people. And similar to the Leo reading, there's something here about you needing to spend more time by yourself, or working out, how can I just exist and do this, okay? Because there's some sort of very deep, codependent energy that I'm picking up on in your energy field. And I don't care if you're the one, you're the successful one. Well, the people that are living off your coattails it's parasitic. So wake up, Junior. Yeah, the 6 of Wands is clarified by the 4 of Swords. So there's a healing experience when it comes to getting when it comes to getting attention from other people. There may be a change with that. It's interesting that your opportunity is the 4 of Swords, and the 4 of Swords is also in your advice. So you have all these duplicates in this reading. You have the 4 of Swords twice, you have the Tower twice, and you also have the 6 of Wands twice. So those themes are very much so about retreating from the public world, going within yourself, finding a solution because it already exists, right? So there's definitely a lot of changes going, a lot of healing is your opportunity. It's crazy. It's chaotic. So, let's see why the Hermit is here. What is it that you need to really reflect on? Because this will really help me understand this. Why is the Hermit, or help you as well, obviously. Why is the Hermit... The Hermit card is clarified by the 3 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, and also the Death card. So definitely reflecting on your collaboration with other people when it comes to money. I do get that. You have the 3 number twice. That's a lot of people here. 3 of Pentacles is definitely, you are going to be reflecting on, what do I want to do with my work? What's the skill that I want to learn? Because there is some sort of value shift or shocking moment that you're realizing, I can't keep doing it the way that I've been doing it. The way that you've been trying to climb to the top of some mountain. There is also something about, if you're already super successful, learning when to stop, learning when to tone it down, not take your foot off the gas, not put your foot on the brakes, but just take it off the gas. But for most of you, then there is something here about really, really contemplating, where am I going to put my energy? What is worthwhile? But for many of you, the first thing that I got from that was just, once again, some sort of weird third-party situation with your money. Not some sort of cheating situation, but, with the 5 of Swords in reverse, the 7 of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Wands upright, nothing's off the table. But definitely there's a reassessment here, Sagittarius, So let's just, let's clarify why the 10 of Swords is here and what you don't see coming. This is a physical ending in the real world. Why is the 10 of Swords here and what you do not see coming? The universe could be ripping certain individuals out of your life that you're simply not meant to be on the same timeline anymore, perhaps for a period of time, perhaps longer. I don't know, but why is the 10 of Swords here? Yeah, an ending that actually, once again, there's relief here, definitely, you know, because I feel like Sagittarius, like you like your space, you like to be open, you know, and I just feel like things have been too cramped, if that makes any sense. Things have been too cramped in your reality with third time here, Sagittarius. So a lot of you are not happy with your standing in reality, and there's always some more place to get to, is what I'm getting. Like there's always something you're dissatisfied by. And the interesting thing is, like, the solution to this is not just to like become a drifter and have no goals. It's reassessing your public image. It's reassessing. But the Ten of Swords is clarified by the Sun and the Page of Wands. And in what you don't see coming, you also have the Knight of Wands. So you're going to be having a lot of fun, and there's going to be a lot of like adventurous clarity. But I just feel like this almost, I get like a restless energy. Like you really thinking like actually, I just ended the reading, I was about to end the reading, but then I was just like, nah, like we need to give you more advice. So speaking of the advice, what is the advice that you need here, Sagittarius? The advice here clearly is to do with a love situation that could be bothering you. Your advice is the Justice card, the Lovers, and the Queen of Cups here. And so something needs to be put right in order for quality relationships to come into your life that are not codependent or parasitical, because that's the energy that I got from this whole entire reading. So there's something here, Sagittarius, about you needing to reassess your entire foundation, because you have the Tower here twice. You have the Six of Wands 3 times in this reading. 3 times. So this is to do with how you project yourself, your public image, your reputation, the attention you receive. And there's clearly some sort of major change coming into your life here when it comes to this whole frequency of the Six of Wands. So I would be looking at, what does success mean to me? Am I doing certain things that are, I know I shouldn't be doing it, but I'm just doing it till I can get success, and that's the only important thing. Because if that's the case, I think that's what your problem is here. And there also something is karma with people that you love. You know, there could be some sort of thing about Sagittarius, you making sure that you're not hurting the people that you love as a result of your behavior. Because this month for you, it may be very easy for you to snap. Because of all the craziness, it may be very easy for you to like just snap on people or whatever. And so the advice here is to please calm down. Please make sure that you do everything carefully. But yeah, this is what I have for you, Sagittarius.